Abdullah, we're outside Old Trafford, 1-1 against Liverpool today. Dave, did you have any hope coming into this game?
Not really, because we've seen it all before this season, haven't we? It's as annoying as it is. We actually put in a fight in the first half, and it's just a moment of lack of concentration by Varela. But then again, second half we could have gone for it, just threw all caution to the wind. But again, look at our substitution. He hooked off Varela half time, so you can imagine there was a bit of a row in the dressing room. And then he brings on Darmian and Schweinsteiger, so it's not really the most positive of substitutions. I know Bastian brings in a bit of passion, but it's still not good enough, mate. You could see it in the second half. The players weren't bothered. Like, there was one instance where Fellaini got the ball outside the box rather than taking a shot. He'd go off somewhere and pass it back again. The players lack confidence, and he needs to go because he's not going to get the dressing room back because what's happening is the players are having to think. There's no instinct there. Players are having to think about it. Jesse Lingard ended up playing defensive mid. It's all over the shop. There's no set rigid system in there. There's no fluidity whatsoever. So hopefully we can beat City on Sunday, but it's gonna be tough, mate.
You mentioned there the substitutions. When we made them substitutions, we never changed the way we're playing, and I kind of felt after 50 minutes the players ran out of ideas. And the fans don't expect anything to happen. Like, why isn't he changing? What is he seeing that we are not seeing?
It's like when he made the changes, it was like that. We weren't going for the second goal. It was just keep the ball out the back, pass it round. It didn't like we wanted to try and get 3 goals. And I think we could. I mean, we weren't going to get them, but I think we could if we actually go for it. The fans were up for it. But then you look at the changes, and even some of the fans are going to react like, why do we even bother? Because of the changes that we got. But I'm just not sure, mate. Like, some players should have started. Schneider should have really started. If he doesn't start him against City, then there's no reason that he didn't start him tonight. Players as well, like Schweinsteiger, a bit of experience in there. I'm not going to blame Fellaini today. I think the first half, he had a really decent half. Yeah. And I think because, like Housen was talking to me before, is that the fact that they were playing it in the way that Fellaini does play. It's like just behind the striker, he was coming back. And then at the end, it looked like his legs were gone. So he couldn't even turn and shoot when he got a chance at the end.
Chris, what did you make of it all, mate?
I was hopeful when we came here tonight. I said to a couple of people before, get an early goal, and we're back in it. And we got the goal before half-time, and Varela let Coutinho go. And there's only one place that ball's going to go when Coutinho gets in the 18-yard box, mate. Do you know what I mean? And it was over before half-time, the game. And the second half, I think we stayed there more in hope than expectation. And obviously we stayed till the end, but you know, you've got to do that, haven't you?
You felt that a bit, all the belief had gone out of the stadium. Like you just said, hope. In the first half, we believed we could do it. In the second half, we had no hope.
12 minutes to go, I was like, we're going to get 3 goals here. Because we're Man United and we do this. This is what we do. We get late goals. But I think it was too much of an ask today. The team he fielded, it was weak. Like, he just said there, why did Schneiderlin not start? Why did we start with 2 holding midfield players? That takes an attacking option away from you. Take Carrick out of the team, put Memphis in there, give them a problem to deal with, give them something different to deal with. We're too predictable now. We've lost our identity. This badge here stands for passion. There's nothing out there, mate. Nothing at all.
Is the season over? Can the cup save Louis? Should he be gone already? Will he go in the summer? What's going down?
He should have gone in December. In fairness, and the thing is, we're just not good enough, mate. Look at the squad that came out. As Chris said, we need another rebuild. It's as simple as that. But you don't know whether Mr. Ed Woodward and Louis van Gaal get the finger out. But what's going to happen is, like, we came in with Louis van Gaal, and what happened with Louis van Gaal is he came in to do a rebuild, and after about a year, it's back to square one. We sold Di Maria to start Lingard every week. That's mediocrity, mate. We spent 32 million on Rojo and Blin. That's mediocrity. It's like we don't have, bar De Gea, we don't really have any world-class players. We might have Martial, who might be a world-class player in the future, but it's not good enough, mate. If we get a result against West Ham, we might get a Wembley, which will paper over the cracks, but he still needs to go, mate.
Cheers, Dave.